So, how wealthy do you want to be? Do you know there are actually three dimensions to wealth? Yes, three dimensions to wealth, and knowledge is power. You need to know the three dimensions so that you can work your way through it. I know you're on your way to success. I know you are pursuing greatness. I know you are pursuing riches. You are pursuing wealth. And today I'm going to show you these three dimensions. And just believe it is possible to attain all of these three dimensions. It all depends on you. It depends on your decision. It depends on your mindset. Just tell yourself today that you are going to have a mindset shift, because people have done it practically. You know, always I like to draw from case studies and practicalities. With this particular video, I'm going to draw on a biblical case study from a 75-year-old man who had a promise from God. That's Abraham. He had a promise from God to move from his country to another country. That's an immigrant. And in today's world, another immigrant has imitated this same principle. And he is the most powerful and successful individual on this earth now. That is Elon Musk. A boy born in Africa, bred and raised in Africa, at an age of 17 decides to leave Africa and go into another land as an immigrant. Goes to Canada, Montreal, then enters through to the United States with a student's visa. And you can tell me the rest is history today. He is the most successful individual on this planet. A boy born in Africa made a decision at an age of 17. That is practicality. And with my biblical case study, Abraham was 75 years when he was also told to leave his country into another land as an immigrant. And the promise was, I will bless you. That is dimension one. I will bless you. I don't know which stage of this journey you are. Maybe you have not even gotten to the first dimension of wealth. Don't worry. It is possible. Just believe it in your heart. Just work towards it and it is possible. Dimension one, I will bless you. You can have skills, you can have resources, you can have stable job, have a house, a couple of cars, able to take care of your family. That's cool. Some call it financial independence. You know, you are self-sustained. That's okay. But is that the level you want to remain? I want to tell you that that is not all there is. Yes, you don't need anything. You have a steady, flow of income. Live in your own house. Have a couple of cars. Your family is okay. Food on the table. What I want to say is food, clothing, shelter. Being able to provide all of these by yourself and take care of your family is not all there is to wealth. There is another dimension to wealth. That is dimension two. God told Abraham that you will be a blessing. The first dimension is I will bless you. So you are blessed with resources. You are blessed with all you need as a person. That's okay. Self-sufficiency. That's okay. But the second dimension is the outflow. All the blessing you have now, you are blessing others with. That's where you have, establishment, businesses, paying people by salary, sponsoring people with their education, people helping people with their medical bills, that goes beyond you. Charity. That's okay. That's fine. Because the resources and the abilities you have, or the skills that you have, you are not enjoying them all by yourself, and you are extending an extra arm to other people. That's so great. That's so important. That's fine. You set up a charity, you help people, people run to you when they need something. You have businesses that is paying, salaries. Yes, you are making an impact. That's also fine. But have you thought about it that is not the end of it, or that is not the pinnacle of wealth? There is actually a third dimension, and that is what I am entreating you to think it, because it is possible. People have done it. People who started from zero, they have gotten to the third dimension of wealth. So why do you think you cannot do it? It is possible. Just set your mind to it. That's why I'm giving you this information, that you will know that there are levels to wealth, and there is a pinnacle that you can reach, and it is possible because people have done it. These days we call them the 1%. The 1%, people speak and they say, oh, the 1%, the 1%. Why are you not part of the 1%? Or why do you think you cannot be there? You can also not be in that 1%. Who are these people? These are the innovators, the creators. Even the channel you are watching me on was created by a human being who doesn't know you and I. The third dimension was all the people in the earth will be blessed through you. That was the third dimension of blessing of Abraham. First dimension is I will bless you. Second dimension is you will be a blessing. And the third dimension that blows my mind, he says all the people on the earth will be blessed through you. That's a different level. That's a different dimension. That's even, it's global. All the people on the earth, that's global, will be blessed through you. In other words, it even transcends your existence. When you are dead and gone, when you are no more alive, people will still benefit from the mere existence of you, that there was once a person who lived. Because of your innovation, because of your establishment, because of the systems you built, people are now benefiting even in your absence. That is generational wealth. It goes beyond your family. It goes beyond your friends. It transcends even your lifetime. People have created, numerous companies. Apple, for instance. The creator now is dead and gone, and people are living off his creation. People are living off his creation. That's purpose. Someone creates an app, WhatsApp, doesn't even know the users, but people are using WhatsApp to fend for themselves, to make earnings. People are using YouTube to make earnings. So who told you, or why do you think you can also not get to the 1%? Because most of these people started with nothing, but they had the courage, they had the dream, they had the vision that I'll move from one point to the other, from dimension 1 to dimension 2 to dimension 3. So what makes you think you cannot get to dimension 3? Just reset your mind, format the mindset, okay, and make a reinstallation. Have a different mental software. Aside my biblical case study, I've given you practical case studies. Okay, at a point, Elon Musk, he could have stopped at PayPal. He would be okay, because his figures at that time, he could have stopped. But he moved on to a different dimension. Oh, let me create Tesla. Let me create SpaceX. Let me create Solar City. Let's see what succeeds. Life is an adventure. That's how these people think. It's a whole mindset. Life gets boring, okay, when you see it as a destination. Okay, I have arrived. I am okay. I am financially independent. I am financially stable, I am self-sustained. No, 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 no. Life goes beyond that. It's boring to arrive in life. Just take it in that sense, that it's boring to arrive in life, that I am okay. No, just ask yourself, what's the next agenda? What's the next adventure? Yes, I have achieved this, I have done this, I have done this. Just sit, have a self-reflection, and the mind is so powerful. It's a powerful tool that whatever you conceive, it sends signal to the soul, to the body. Okay, and it gives you the ability to do. So when you ask yourself, what next? Every time, at every point in life, just ask yourself, what next? What's the next agenda? What's the next adventure? What else can I do? Then you see that now signals start drawing into the brain. You start having different vision, different dimensions. So I come to you today that you have to understand that there are levels and there are dimensions to wealth, and it is attainable because people have done it. They are mere mortals like you and I. They have two hands like you do, two legs, one head. So you ask yourself, what makes me different from them? It might be information, it might be self-belief, it might be a way or a pattern of thinking. That's where wealth starts. You just have to have the pattern of thinking this: I am capable, I can do it, it's been done before, I can. And there's one interesting thing about this 1%, because they are few in this world, the people who have had this global reach and a life that transcends them, a generational wealth and all that. That's why we call them the 1%, because their thinking is different. I always tell my wife, I am at a level where I say, okay, if a human being like me has been able to achieve this, I can as well achieve. But I sit and reflect and I say, no, that is not the best thinking, even because this 1% now, they don't think a human being like me has been able to do this, so I can do. No. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk and all these guys, now they think, what can I do that nobody else has been able to do? That's a different dimension, and it challenges me as a person. Not only thinking that, oh, this person has been able to do, that person has been able to do, I can as well do. That's good, because at a time I was at a different level, that, oh, hey, these people are different, they're on a different pedestal. But I had to grow myself into a level and say, no, once somebody has been able to do, I can as well do. Now I'm working towards a level where I say, fine, that's okay. Now I want to do what nobody has ever done, because when I look at these 1% I look up to personally, I see that their thinking is different. Now they want to do things that has never been done in this world. In some generations we had them. We have the Newtons, the Aristotles. In a different dispensation, they did their bit. Thomas Edison, electricity, direct current. Now we are all benefiting from electricity. That's genius. He wants to do something that has never been. He did it, he's gone, and now people in the earth are living through his innovation and establishment. That's purpose. Okay, fine, we read all these in books. That's okay, that's fine. Now we are seeing some geniuses in our lifetime, and I've mentioned a few names earlier. We are seeing these geniuses right in front of our eyes doing electric cars. We are used to gasoline cars, we are used to diesel and all that. Now there are people who are thinking, okay, what next? Let's do EVs, electric vehicles. That's a different dimension of thinking, and they are human beings like you and I. It's just the mindset. So what makes you think you cannot do it? I want you to lift up yourself, okay, and believe in yourself as you listen to this video today, that if it has been done, you can do it. Aside from that, you get to a level that you will say, okay, I've done what man can do, what has ever been done. Now I want to move to a different pedestal, that I will do what no man has ever done. Challenge yourself. Why do you think it's impossible? Just believe it, conceive it here, and you'll be able to do it. So today I entreat you, if you haven't even gotten to first dimension of wealth, what we call the financial independence, that's okay, that's fine, don't worry about it. Get yourself to dimension 1. That is when you are self-sufficient and okay. Move to dimension 2, that you are being a blessing to people, that now your wealth outlives you. You bless other people with your wealth. Then work towards dimension 3. Every establishment, every innovation, every system that you have built will now transcend your living, your lifetime. What do I mean? It will be generational, even when you are dead and gone. And it will also be global, because the third dimension, the blessing was all the people in the earth will be blessed through you. All the people, that means global, and will be blessed through you. That means at the mere existence of you, things will just come out. Okay, there is so much in you, there's so much embedded in you, and you have to get to a point in life that you say it is finished. You've done it all, that when you leave this earth, you've left a legacy. Drop in the comments where you are in the journey of wealth, and in my subsequent videos we are going to work it out throughout the way, the mindset we need to have, the steps we need to take to move from one point on the wealth ladder to the other point. And sometimes when the strength is down, when you feel down, you need company, you need to hear some encouragement, and I'm always there. Let's get interactive in the comment section, where you want to get to in the ladder of wealth, where you are, and all of that. And I want you to believe, as I always say, a break a day, an empire someday. See you in my next video.